You're listening to the ESO Network, your station for all things geek.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Dan couldn't be here. We have Santa instead.
Yeah.
Oh, what a shame.
I'm Dan's cousin Nick. I'm standing in for a little bit.
Oh, from a sunny beach, I see.
I had a whole thing where I was going to keep this bit going for the whole episode, but actually it's so hot in this room, I cannot keep this on. So if there are any kids watching, avert your eyes, children.
I was
Very good.
going to put this on YouTube as for the Christmassy version of it. Now that Dan's got his gear on, it definitely has to go onto YouTube. Oh my God, Santa's naked.
Yes. I'll have you know I've got my jacket on. I'll keep this on. Actually, it's quite nice, quite comfy.
Pretty good. So, how are you?
I'm going to mute myself for the first couple of minutes because the kids are screaming in the background.
Can't hear it.
Can't hear it.
Oh,
I absolutely, definitely can hear it.
What they don't want to hear is Lee going and go, would you shut up? Oh, Dad's going to smack him.
No, he wouldn't, but he is having a serious chat with them right now.
Not the serious
Very
chat.
serious.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, I'll put the beard on, and you can say you're chatting with Santa right now. Like they should get a move on.
You need to be very. Mummy's having a word with Santa right now. Look, have a look. See,
Yeah.
And you're saying,
oh,
they're
that's
being very
not good
naughty
at all.
the moment. Yes, you're being very naughty at the moment, Santa.
Well, we keep saying that to June, and she's like, "Well, I would like one lump of coal for Christmas, and I will make pictures with it, and I don't want any other presents. I will have one lump of coal." So this is the 4-year-old that we're dealing with.
One lump of coal and some paper. You can't do it without paper. You know, you got to have the paper.
She just draw on the walls, Paul.
Yes.
She just draw wherever she wants. She's screaming at Lee now, trying to reason with him.
Coal in today's market? No way.
Yeah,
Oh, that'd be a great present. Yeah.
So, okay, how are we all? We're all okay?
Sure, why not?
Tired. Very, very tired.
Very tired, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, looking forward to the Christmas break.
Very much so.
I wish I had one.
Yeah, true.
Oh, yeah, Shawn, you must be so busy right now.
Yes, actually. We had a snow day on Monday. We had a horrendous day yesterday to catch up, and today was just medium bad.
I remember growing up with my dad being a postman, and my mum was a manager of a turkey factory. So in December, I just never saw either of them for the whole
guess
month.
not. Right?
I mean, between turkeys and Christmas cards, it doesn't really get much busier than that in December. So
Fair enough.
And then on Christmas Day, my mum would say, "I'm not making a roast dinner." And she'd do like some kind of mad buffet because she couldn't stand the sight of turkeys.
You can stuff your turkey right up. Oh, no, hang on.
No.
Yeah.
Right, okay, should we start the episode, I suppose?
I guess so, since we're all here.
Yeah,
All
might as
here.
well. Okay, script on. Let's put it over here so it looks like I'm looking into the camera. Hello and welcome to your special delivery of the Cosmic Pizza Podcast. And we are absolutely thrilled to have you join us for another great episode. I'm Paul from the UK, and as ever, I am accompanied by the awesome delivery team of...
Dan in Barbados, I think.
Yes.
He's in the UK.
And Canada Shawn.
Covered in snow as well.
Correct.
And
Yeah.
we're the show that serves up a slice of life, covering everything from compelling interviews and current events to pop culture and our own quirky life stories. And as you may have noticed by the title of the show, we are going to be talking about Christmas, and especially this year's Christmas and what we are up to.
This month's Fun Facts.
Okay, so do we all have a fun fact?
We do.
We do. We do.
Is it a Christmassy fun fact?
In fact, it is.
Cool.
Oh no, was it supposed to be? I just got a generic.
Well, it can be any fact. But just at the end of it, say Christmas, and then it sounds like a Christmassy fact. Or it
That's true.
happened in December or something. Just make it up. Nobody will notice. It's not as if we're videoing this. So, Shawn, go first.
Okay. Did you know that the first artificial Christmas trees were made out of dyed goose feathers? In the late 1800s of Germany, people started making trees from green dyed feathers attached to wire branches because deforestation was becoming a concern. They were fluffy, festive, and a little quirky, but they became the ancestors of today's artificial trees.
Wow.
Did not know that. That's actually really
It's a
cool.
cool one. That's a
Yeah.
cool one, yeah.
We
Thanks,
may end up going back to
ChatGPT.
that. Yes. Yeah, I think we've
It's
all
funny
been there.
that they decided to dye goose feathers and now they just use real trees.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like they were worried about deforestation, and now it's happening. They're cutting down even more trees. Although, to be fair, most of the people are replanting them.
Yeah,
But
or
you-
using artificial trees, but it's just funny that
Yes.
hmm,
Okay, Dan, have you got a
interesting.
fun fact?
I do. Yes. So Santa Claus, as we know him, is based on a 6th century Turkish Christian bishop who was very generous, and he gave up all his inheritance to become a bishop, started giving out money to the local town. That's not the fact, though. The fact is that hanging stockings by the fire and hanging your socks by the fire was actually a mistake. It was something that's good old Saint Nicholas did by accident. According to the legend, he heard that there was a man in the village who was having great difficulty marrying off his 3 daughters, and he didn't have enough money for a dowry in order to do so. So he actually crept onto their roof and threw the money down the chimney, landing in their drying knickers and socks that were hanging by the fire, and landed inside the knickers, and it became a bit of a tradition for underwear to hold the money. And that's where the stockings eventually came from.
Wow.
Good shot.
You don't want to see a load
Yeah,
of dirty
really good job.
underwear.
He must have rebounded, surely. Yeah.
Yeah,
A good one.
that's an unusual one. I've not heard that before, to be honest. Casey,
There
do
you
you have, what's your fun fact?
Mine is not Christmassy. I just went for the weirdest fact I could find, and that is that the average person produces enough saliva in their lifetime to fill 2 swimming pools.
Oh,
Well, surely that's got to be more. Once you see those pigs in blankets and, the turkey coming out, surely at Christmas, that's got to be even more than that.
that's probably
Yeah,
worse
it's
than
the parsnips for me. It's the parsnips.
Oh,
Although
those
to be
parsnips.
fair, I had some retainers fitted a week ago. My saliva production has increased twofold, I would
Uh-oh.
say.
Yeah, I have a gum shield I sometimes use for night time to stop me grinding my teeth, and that's the
Mm.
same. You put it in, the next minute you think,
Yeah,
Oh.
it's not.
Oh, yeah, not good.
It's extremely painful, but hopefully my teeth will be lovely and straight soon, and it'll all be worth it. But we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, I wish I'd done that when I was younger. I've got typically British teeth, unfortunately. So my well, I have 2 facts actually, but we'll go for the first one
Ooh.
first. The male reindeer actually shed their antlers in winter, and female reindeer keep theirs through winter to protect themselves and the calves, but dropping them in spring. This means that by Christmas, most male reindeer have no antlers. So Santa's famous reindeer must be female.
I did know that, actually.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
there you go.
That's cool.
But did you also know that the amount of wrapping paper sold in the UK is enough to cover the island of Guernsey? Now, for our foreign listeners, Shawn as well.
Yeah, I don't know where that
Yeah,
is.
so Guernsey is just off the coast of France, but it is actually British, sort of Britishy, Frenchy sort of thing. But we own it. Not taking that away from us.
You'll know which one it is on the map. It's the one completely covered in Christmas wrap. We did it for a laugh, and that's where the
Yes.
fact comes from.
Exactly.
Nice.
So so the size of that is about 25 square miles. So if you imagine 5 miles by 5 miles, or to put it in Shawn's parlance, roughly most of Sault Ste. Marie downtown is about 5 miles by 5 miles ish. So if you go from the bridge and go right across until you hit the river on the other side, where it starts to curve up a bit, that's about 5 miles. And then 5 miles north would be just on the outskirts of Sault Ste. Marie. So around about that sort of size. And that's how much wrapping paper we use every year.
Nice.
Crazy.
One year, Lee was so hungover on Christmas Day that he hadn't wrapped any presents, and he just kept waiting until someone had unwrapped theirs and taken the used wrapping paper and going and just putting it on top of gifts that he had bought for the rest of his family.
Proper Scrooge.
That's genius. Yeah, that's all right. I like that. That's really good.
It is recycling at its best.
Exactly.
Exactly.
It's good for the environment.
We use a lot of wrapping paper, but how much of that is recycled?
Very good. So that's our fun facts for this week. Now, Dan, you sent a video to me a while back, and to Shawn as well. And I don't think Casey's seen it, but it's of you unboxing something.
What could that be? Oh, yes. It was a spur of the moment purchase. Just a little bit of pocket change. Just £350 dropped.
Hardly
on,
anything at all.
Yeah, it's just a little bit of savings, here and there. It's a collection of plastic bricks. They're an interlocking brick system that is apparently quite popular. People getting really into them. But they have designed this special set, shall we say, to celebrate the 60th anniversary of a particular TV show that we have discussed quite a bit on this show. It's just over there. 2 seconds.
I have to also say that I think Shawn may have purchased the same item.
Oh, he has indeed. Look at that.
Indeed.
Yes.
Although this is the only one I've
Indubitably.
opened up so far. The other one's still.
I see. I haven't even opened the shuttle yet, but yes.
No.
So the little shuttle side gift that they've done as well. So there's a little Star Trek shuttle, but the pièce de résistance. I don't know if this is going to come up with the whole Barbados camera thing going up. No.
Oh my
there
goodness,
it
it's massive.
It is. Oh no, it's not going to come up now. There we go. I'm going to stand very still and not move.
At this point
There
in
we
the
go.
video, I will probably put in a picture of a box of the actual Lego set that Dan is holding up. But
You could have done that the whole time.
But
Where are the finished pieces?
Yeah,
have
well,
you not? Have you not?
No, they haven't even been taken out of the boxes yet.
No.
So just for the people who are listening, this is what is it, Shawn, that you and Dan have purchased?
It's the Lego Icons USS Enterprise D, the first Star Trek Lego official product. And I think Dan did the same thing I did. It came out on Black Friday, which was November 28th. And that was it was Thursday night. And I was like, I need to go to bed, but I have to wait till midnight. So it's Friday morning so I can pre-order this thing because I'm pretty sure it's going to sell out and I won't get the gift with purchase. So I waited till 12 o'clock, ordered the thing. And it came about a week later, I think. And I woke up in the morning and checked the stock and it was totally sold out. So good thing I had waited.
Wow.
It's now completely out. You can't get it till February now. That's it. That's the next available.
It's crazy. So it came.
I mean, will you put it together by then? I'd be so excited.
Oh, yeah.
I'd be like, let's do it right now.
I've got nowhere to put it. I've got nowhere to display it. So it's still in the shipping box up in a cupboard somewhere. And one of these days it'll come out, or maybe I'll sell it because it's highly sought after.
Well, if you get it on Black Friday, you must have got it on a decent price, and then you can sell it at the full price. No,
it was 489 Canadian dollars plus tax, which came to $553. And could I afford that? No, but I put it on my credit card, so who gives a hell? Whatever. It's fine.
That's
Wow.
him.
Fine.
No, the plan this side is because it's just Rambo with work. I'm not going to get a chance to do it, and every weekend is taken up until we're off for Christmas, because where I work closes over the Christmas season. On the 19th, I'm going to do bag 1 to 19 because there are 30 bags in total,
And
and then each day
3,600
I'm going to
pieces. Tell
save up
them
a little.
that.
Exactly, 3,600 pizzas later. On the 30th of December, I will have a complete Enterprise D, and on the 31st, just before the new year, Ensign Road will join them on their little shuttle, and I'll have the complete set by the new year. So that was my idea: is that I'm going to spend Christmas not engaging with the family, not talking to anybody, literally just one bag at a time, and just doing that. So on the first, on the 19th, I'm going to do 19 bags, and then I'll do it one at a time. I don't know if I'll video it. Maybe I'll put it on. Maybe we can put it on the socials. But yeah, I want a little project. If I've spent 350 quid, I want it to last.
Yeah. No, I
Yeah.
understand that. You should have done it like an advent calendar, one bag a
Oh,
day.
should have. Yes, I should have. Ah, well,
That
the
would have
next time
been
they bring
so
out
good.
a classic set that I'm willing to part 350 quid for, I'm going to do that.
Yeah, I'm hoping it only comes out once a year for the Star Trek things and not every 2 months like the Star Wars stuff.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah.
If they ever do, I mean, there was rumors that they might not be allowed to do any more because of the Disney owning Star Wars and because of the no competition rules and stuff like that. They didn't want another space franchise out there. Lego's got its space franchise, its Lego Classics range. It's got Star Wars now. It's got Guardians of the Galaxy, but that's okay because that's Disney. But are they going to allow a rival company to sell their space merchandise right next to theirs? Yeah. So who knows? Maybe.
There'll be uproar.
Yeah, but yeah, exactly. But it's proved popular. Like it has sold out in
Yeah.
2 days.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, and I think that's the clincher, isn't it? If it sells out that
Yeah.
quick, hey, let's get some more out there quickly.
I don't think they expect that at all.
No,
No,
no. I can't wait for
They're
the
probably
Danish company
thinking
to sit there.
probably thinking they should have done it years ago.
Yeah.
depends how many they made. If they did a small run to see how it would go, it'd quite easily sell out.
Yeah.
Yeah, hard to know. They didn't give us
Yeah.
numbers. But
Mhm.
yeah,
And
so I've got it. It's in the box,
it's
and
there.
once I find a spot that I can actually display it, it's 2 feet long, so it takes up a lot of space.
Wow,
Yeah.
that is big.
Hmm.
We've just done our first Lego set. It was a little Minecraft house with a couple of
Oh, nice.
figurines and some things going on, but it was funny to do it with Riley and June because Riley turned 6 this week and he's really, really smart. He's just finished reading Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, and after we finished the book, I told him I would watch the film with him. So he finished the book and we watched the film and he really enjoyed that. But now I'm gonna have to wait a whole year until he watches and reads The Chamber of Secrets because they get a little bit scarier with each film. Um,
Mhm.
and the reason I let him watch the film was because he'd read the scary parts in the book. Otherwise, I would have probably been like, You're too young at the moment." But he's really, really clever, and he's now reading The Hobbit, and he's flying through that. But June, she's 4 and she's a very different kind of clever. So when I was trying to put this Minecraft Lego set together with Riley and June, Riley was going, "Mummy, these instructions, they're really confusing. They don't make sense." And June is just sitting there going, "Well, that piece is 1 and that goes on 2 and here's 3 and 4." And she's so tiny, but she's always been so good at puzzles that neither of us could keep up with her. I was just like, "What have you done now, turning the instructions around?" And I was like, "Where's the grey bit with the little slope on it?" And she's like, "I've put it in, Mummy." And I was just, yeah, kids are just fascinated in that way. I was just astonished.
So reading the Harry Potter books at that age, there's a lot of naughty words in there.
Yeah, well, we're not allowed to say words like stupid or pathetic. Um, so you're not allowed to say "you're stupid" or "that's stupid." We say "silly." And we don't usually use the word dead or die or kill. So it's been a bit tricky. It's been a bit tricky.
That,
But I think when I talked to Riley and I said, well, it's when you're reading a book, you read the words as they're written, but you don't take them into school. I was like, they just stay in the book that you're reading.
yeah.
So he
Or
kind of gets it.
yeah. Or maybe not tell the kids to say piss off either, and oh hell and shit and and all these
Yeah,
things
No, those
that's
that
words are
are in
true.
fine.
the
Those are fine.
all of those are the words I
Mm.
was thinking of that are in the Harry Potter books, not the
He does
not the
sometimes
not the good
he'll
words you
hear
can
a
use.
word and he'll go, Mummy, is that an adult word? And I'll say, yes, it is, mate. And he'll say, okay. But I'm still waiting for the day he comes out with an F-bomb or something,
So,
which hasn't happened yet, but I'm
so
sure it will.
when
So
Isaac,
we've done our first Lego set, and I think that we'll have many more. I just hope it doesn't become like a main hobby for either of the kids because it's so expensive.
It really
And now
is.
and then
It
hobby,
is.
great, but not like a let's do a new Lego set every week because I don't want to remortgage the house.
no, but you'll be able to
Yeah,
build one with all the bricks you've got.
it's true.
True,
Very true.
true.
Very good, excellent, excellent. Good to see that the you guys are keeping the Star Trek franchise going and giving them lots and lots of money so
Yes,
they can make more and more Lego and
Somebody's
more films.
somebody's got to do it.
Yeah,
exactly. Who else?
I've just got my two models that I've got to build, which I'm hoping to get to. I wasn't hoping to do it in retirement, but that's going to be a few years away now, so I'm going to have to do it at some point. I've got what two have I got? I've got the Enterprise and the Voyager, I think.
Oh,
So yeah, so I got them to do. So okay, moving on to sort of more Christmassy things. Dan, you had a good idea of explaining to our listeners, and maybe Shawn, I'm not too sure whether they get these things in Canada or not. We'll have to ask. All our listeners abroad who may have not heard of um, pantomimes that happen here in the UK, and what exactly they are, and what are the traditions behind them. So Dan, what are
yeah.
pantomimes?
Well, it's first off, it's not often I get called that I've had a good idea, but yeah, it occurred to me because there was a movie that's come out. It's made by Sky over here, and it's like a Sky original movie with Sutherland coming over to the UK, and he's wants to be taken seriously in Hollywood as an actor, and he gets offered the only part that they're willing to give him, which is on stage. It's like, oh, British stage play. That's going to be fantastic. Then he gets told it's a pantomime. And an instant no. He doesn't want to know. It's not the best thing. It's kind of seen in a bad light by this character. And it got me thinking, well, does anyone outside the UK actually understand what a pantomime is? So first, my question was to Shawn, has it made over to Canada, as part of the Commonwealth pantomimes? Is there something over there that's sort of like it?
I don't think so.
No, because I was
Maybe
wondering,
So
like,
strange.
explain it to
yeah,
me, and then I'll tell you. But
okay. Well, I'll give a little history lesson, a little thing. So I don't know if they've gone a. Let's go back in time. Pantomime itself goes way, 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 way back to the very beginning of acting and what we know as theatre, all the way back to the ancient Greeks, who used to sing in chorus or speak in chorus, and they would present themselves as a archetype character with a mask, and they would be the ideal concept of love or the ideal concept of fear, and they would tell the stories that way. That kind of morphed into lots of traditions into ancient Rome. Ancient Romans would then sort of perform slightly more complicated theatre. There would be a story, there would be background to the characters, but each one would be an archetype. It would be a set character. There's the bad guy, the good guy, there's the love interest, and things like this, and it would carry on. This was like a medieval tradition all the way through, even came to English shores, where the illiterate public didn't really understand the Bible because they couldn't read it. One, they couldn't read Latin, and even if they did read Latin, they couldn't necessarily get hold of a copy of the Bible themselves to sit and read it. So it was easier for traveling actors to go around the country and perform plays based around the Bible, but having like a moral to them, having something to teach the public, but try and keep the Christian message in there as well. So the idea of having morals in your play started to come into everything as well. But we didn't completely move away from having archetypes, the good guy, the bad guy, the love interest. Commedia dell'arte. I don't know if I never pronounced that right. Commedia dell'arte is an Italian tradition of wearing masks and miming and basically giving a performance physically to show a character who is good, a character who is bad. But then there would be a character who kind of slips in and he is the comic relief. He would basically tell you that, all of this is completely stupid and all blown out of proportion. And he was kind of the everyman that the public could then relate to. And he would then bring them into it. And he would have this back and forth with the public. And he would get them to cry out a certain word to then call out the characters. And then the character would come forward. The actors wouldn't say anything, but the audience would start participating as well. So it morphed this commedia dell'arte into what we now have hundreds of years later, sort of coming into what we would now call a modern pantomime in the early 1900s, which was a very different to what we have now, actually, in terms of the size of the production. Here in the UK, we had what was called music hall theatre. Over in America, I think it was called vaudeville, sort of big show numbers. You'd have a music number, you'd have performers coming in, you'd have someone on the Tinkling the Ivories singing a big song, get everyone involved, cheering and all this kind of stuff. Drury Lane Theatre here in London was known for one of the biggest pantomimes. The first time they ever said it, it was basically a 6-month-long run where they would do a music hall, but it would have a comedy bent, but it would have a moral story in there as well. You would have these archetypal characters from Commedia dell'arte. You would have the dance numbers and all the chorus girls coming on and dancing away. But they had a 2,000 strong crew and cast who would come on the stage and do a big musical number at the end. It was one of the biggest spectacles you've ever seen, and it was broadly popular. Everybody loved to come and see the pantomime at Drury Lane. Fast forward to today, 100 years or so later, and you've got broadly popular theatre where we have characters in normally a fairy tale setting who are the love interest, the good guy, the twirling moustache guy, who is the villain. And then you've got a lead character, the outsider, the everyman, who is going to be bringing in the audience and getting them to say the right things at the right time to bring the play together. It's often a gentleman dressed in a massive costume, which is a big dress called a dame, who is in drag, basically. Drag, which was also a very long tradition in theatre, dressed as a girl, where it comes from Shakespearean times, but dressed as a girl, a drag queen or dame will get you to say, "It's behind you," or it will be, "Oh, no, it isn't. Oh, yes, it is," or get you rousing in a chorus song. But basically, today, pantomimes are a fairy tale play with lots of weird jokes, broad humour. Every theatre packs people in night after night for a good month or so, pretty much the beginning of December all the way through to the early parts of January. Pretty much makes all their money to see them through the rest of the year when bums on seats aren't always there. But it's a popular medium of stage play that comes around every Christmas. And it's balked at by some. Some people don't like it. It's a bit bawdy, a bit gaudy. They don't really like it. It's a bit too broad, but most people, most kids, I think, have at least seen one pantomime one time in their life. And that's your history lesson.
That's an impressive amount of scholarship for me here. Wow. I don't think we have anything like that here. If we do, I've never been introduced to it. The only thing I have been introduced to is this promo for another podcast right here on the ESO network.
It's almost as though I've made the script and you've read it. Half of that's true. I made the script. You haven't seen it, but that's exactly where the promo goes.
Is that right?
Yes.
Oh, no, it isn't.
Oh, yes, it
Naturally
was.
I did it. I did it.
There are a lot of great podcasts that review Doctor Who episodes in order. The Earth Station Who podcast is not one of them. Just like the Doctor, we never know where or when we'll end up, but we'll have a lot of fun talking about it. From Classic Who to new series and Big Finish, join the Earth Station Who crew wherever fine podcasts are found. Earth Station Who is a founding member of the ESO Network.
Wow, yeah, Pantos are great. I think our local one this year is Cinderella. They're very camp, very cheesy, but they're very light-hearted and fun. And it's different to go and see a pantomime than it is to go and see a formal production, because you are encouraged to make loads of noise and sing all the songs. And, you know, they'll usually have very popularized songs from the last few years. So at the moment with our kids, K-pop Demon Hunters is really popular. So they would probably have some kind of like tweaked versions of those songs that they'll put in the pantomime, and then you will be able to sing along, so it's a bit more participatory in that sense as well. But commedia dell'arte, that is not a term that I have heard since I was in performing arts school over 10 years ago. So that is like a proper blast from the past.
Yeah, and it's normally the bigger productions, especially the ones up by us, will always have the main characters will be celebrities of some description, maybe minor celebrities. Maybe very rarely do you get the huge big people in, unless it's down in London or maybe a bigger city. But you'll always get some sort of soap opera person turning up in as the main character and what have you. So it's one of those things that is seen by the proper thespians and shall we say the Patrick Stewart's, although he probably has been in pantomime, to be fair.
I imagine so.
Yeah,
His best friend is we've got Ian McKellen. He's famously done the same show, I think, for the last 5 years now.
Yes.
And he always plays the Dame. He has to be the Dame.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. They could probably do like a Tweedledee Tweedledum type of role in that sense as well, them two together.
Absolutely. So yeah, so there you go. That's pantomimes for you. It's an absolute tradition. I mean, I watched them back in the 70s, and we took our kids to them as well. So it's definitely a huge thing over here. And I think because of the theatre tradition that we have in the UK, maybe not as strong in maybe in America, and Canada, obviously. So that's probably why you don't see too much of it over there. But yeah. Well, okay, so that's pantomimes. Dan, you've had another idea.
I know.
You're full
I was
of
on
them.
one.
Yeah,
I was cracking.
It's like buses. You wait for ages and ideas just come flowing through at once.
Often described as the man who was trailing along and just there to ride the coattails. But finally came up with some ideas.
That was was it a blog you did or something along those lines with that title in
I
it?
was trying. Yeah,
Riding the
the
coattails?
idea was that I was not the talented person. I wanted to start a podcast basically where I was the untalented man with a microphone and I was inviting people onto the show. They were going to be the host. They got to pick the topic. They got to pick whatever they wanted to do. I would just do the editing in the background and then pop it out. So it was a different episode every time. It could be a completely different show. And I was riding the coattails. It was going to be called Riding Coattails. And then it would be the name of the person afterwards. Unfortunately, the problem with doing that is that when people are really talented, they don't have the time to turn up to the podcast. And they don't actually have this. So after 2 episodes, there wasn't enough people to keep going. So there just wasn't anyone who could turn up. So I kind of stopped. And also, I wasn't very good at editing at that time because I wasn't talented. I was the untalented man with a microphone. It's kind of goes against the whole concept of the show.
Well, it just shows what this podcast's like, is because as you were describing that, I thought, yeah, that's me. That's absolutely me. I get talented people to come on and pick the content and say all the intelligent things, and I just do all the editing.
You've come up with all the concepts. You're there. You're sitting there with our logo around you. You build all that.
Yes, I know, but I'd rather just have you three do it, and I'll do the editing. I can put my feet up. I'm not the intelligent one here. But anyway, you did have a good idea. So what was your idea for
to get back on the point?
Christmassy game? We play party games at Christmas, don't we? So why not do one on the
do.
podcast?
It's a Christmas tradition. You get out the game, ideally not Monopoly, because I think that actually ends Christmas for most people. But get out a party game, and we just have a bit of fun. This party game we brought it out about 3 years ago with my in-laws, and we play it now every year. It's now part of our tradition. We play it on the 23rd for my nephew's birthday. Then we play it on either the Christmas Day or the Boxing Day that we spend with that family. And we've got in jokes, we sort of remember the questions from last year, so we're now trying to figure out if they're going to say the same thing and all this sort of stuff. So we're always trying to outplay each other and all this kind of stuff. But it's not a quiz where you get it wrong. It's more a quiz of us seeing how well we know each other. After
we're knackered then,
years,
aren't we?
years and months. Exactly, yeah. So the idea is you only score a point if you say an answer that other people have said. So you're going for a popular answer in the theme of like pantomimes, popular theatre, broad and everything. So you're going to try and think, what would the other three say to this answer? You only get a point if you say the same. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. What's the favorite sci-fi show? I was like, but the idea is that you have to think of the popular answer, not your favorite, what you think the other three people are going to say. If you say something that is popular, the popular people get a point. If we all say something completely different, nobody gets a point. If two of us say something, then one of us says something, and then one of us says something. Now, in the game, you have a little cow, a little moo cow, and you have to pick who gets it for having the one answer that nobody got. And if you are holding the cow at the end, no matter even if you've got all the points you need, you cannot win the game till you get rid of that cow. So that is herd mentality. It's a great, great little game. It's still in the shops, so do buy it. But basically, it's a bunch of cards, a bunch of questions.
Should we all get a bit of paper and write the
I will
word
give
cow on it?
you. Yeah, you can. Yeah, if you want, if you can. Yeah, hold on to the cow. As it is YouTube, I will show the cow for the camera. Hopefully, it comes up. There we go. So there's the little moo cow. Unfortunately, my kids love to have the cow. It's a little pink cow, but my kids love to play the cow. So they actually purposely pick an answer they know no one's going to pick, so that they get the cow because they don't want to win. They just want to get the cow. Right. First off, who wants to play for 8 points to win, 9 or 10? Should we go 8? See how we go?
Sure.
You're the expert.
Okay.
Yeah, we haven't played
Alright,
this,
so-
and we don't know what's going on yet.
Let's go. First to 8 points wins. So I have got P for Paul. I've got an S for Shawn. I've got a K for Casey. And I can play along as well because there's no cheating. It's not possible.
I'm drawing a hippopotamus.
Nice.
How am I drawing a hippopotamus?
I mean, herd mentality. I'm sure hippopotamuses, they herd, don't they?
Well, I don't know if they heard what I said. I'd be a bit worried.
Now that is
Goodness
a Christmas cracker
sake.
joke. And that'll be what we discuss next year for the Christmas episode is Christmas crackers. Like what exactly a Christmas cracker is. Hey, here's the cow.
There you go.
Okay.
Is that cow enough?
So we'll also know what the cow is as well. If you're holding the cow and then somebody else gets it, they then have the cow. So basically it just moves around as we go. Okay, we'll do a tester question. Okay. Just to test one, just to start one off. All right. So the example I also gave when I was doing this is name a Tom Hanks movie. Now you've got to think, what is the movie we would at least say, or at least one other person's going to say, so you don't end up with the cow. So name a Tom Hanks movie.
How are we doing this? Because you could just say an answer and I could just copy it.
Write it down.
That's true. Yeah, write it down. So write it down if you want.
And then we can all show
Fine.
each other on the cameras if we
Okay.
need to.
Yeah,
Let
yeah,
me
exactly.
get my notebook out then.
There was a bit of cheating one year when we did this with the family. So everyone types it in their phone. We do notes on the phone, and then you put the phone down, hands in the air, and then you say it. And then we will check the phone if you're lying.
Yeah, don't go writing down 15 answers and then turning the page. Hang on, I've got it here somewhere.
That's exactly what I typed. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Okay, I have one.
I
Does
have one.
anyone? All right, everyone's got one. So a
Yep.
Tom Hanks movie. You're trying to think of one that everyone's going to think of, or at least someone else is going to say. I'll go first. I'm going to go Apollo 13.
Oh, I was going to go Apollo 13 because that's my favorite all-time movie.
Oh,
And I thought, no, I know what Casey's going to say, I think. So I changed it.
Oh,
The Green Mile.
Oh, I picked Castaway.
Oh,
oh,
Sway!
oh,
Yes!
no.
Nice.
Now,
Shawn!
I tell you what, as I actually have the cow with me, I'm going to hold on to the cow for that time because I am the odd answer on there.
So
There-
if
We
that
need a
was
little sound effect.
for
Yeah.
real, does that mean Casey and I each get a point?
You all get, well, you both get a point. So, yes, one for Shawn and one for Casey. There we go. So, first point
Okay.
already go. So, now we've got the concept going. I've actually highlighted some of the Christmas questions in here first. So, just to keep it on theme. So, the next question. Name a food that you eat on Christmas Day.
There's
There's
no
some
bloody
Christmas music in the
vegetarians here.
background. Just, yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, that's it. You could try and stitch them up. You could actually say it and then completely destroy their guess. Right, I've got mine.
I got mine.
Yeah, I
I'm
got mine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go turkey.
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 Hey, that's points all round.
Don't gobble your food.
So, okay. So we've got 2 points for Shawn and Casey. 1 point for me, one for Paul. There we go. Right. Okay. Would you rather have an endless supply of chocolate, sweets, or crisps?
Oh,
So, endless supply. What do you think
That's-
everyone else is going to say? Not what
that's
you want.
that's potato
Would you want
chips
an endless?
for sure.
Yes. So, yeah, potato
Or
chips.
potato.
Yeah. So,
And what do
endless
you
supply of potato chips,
Uh-huh.
sweets, or chocolate.
what are sweets considered?
Candy.
Sweets, so candy, so
yeah.
hard-boiled candies. It could be candy corns, basically anything that isn't chocolate but is still sweet.
Okay. We wouldn't call that here, but
What would you call it?
There we go.
Confectionery.
just candy.
Confectionery?
Yeah,
Candy. Yeah. Chocolate, candy, or potato chips. Endless supply. What would you prefer to have, or what do you think other people would prefer to have?
That's a hard one.
There's a hard one.
Yeah. It really gets people thinking and they're all divided. When we play this again during Christmas, there is 13 individual people. Some are playing as couples, some are playing individually, and yeah, it's got some arguments. Right, okay, so moving on. Yeah, so endless supply of chocolate, candy, or potato chips. I'll go first. Chocolate.
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 Crisps. Potato chips.
Chris. Potato chips.
Oh, I said sweets.
Oh.
I'm
Okay.
sure I wouldn't have picked sweets, but I was sure somebody else would have. Do I have the cow?
Right. Okay. So we've got two individual answers here. So it's now deciding between Shawn and I who should get the cow. Should we give it to Paul or should we give it to Casey?
Well, I'm not picking.
I'm editing.
Right. All right.
Paul does not get the cow. Sorry.
Wow, it's amazing. It sounds exactly like me. No, because Casey's in the lead with 2 points, I'm going to give it to Casey. So there we go. That's tactical. There we go.
Yeah.
Not personal. It's
Right.
tactical.
That-
Yeah.
It's
Thought as
tactical.
much. Yeah.
So we get a point for Shawn and a point for me for the chocolate on there. Right. Okay, then. But it could all go wrong. So here we go. Next one is name one of Santa's reindeer, but not Rudolph. What's the female version of Rudolph, actually? That's like if they're all females.
um,
So name one of Santa's reindeer, not Rudolph, but what you think other people might say. You're second guessing people.
I am. No, stick with the plan.
Yeah. Okay. Everyone got something?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm gonna go Dasher.
I went Vixen.
Ooh. Two
I said
individuals.
dancer.
I said dancer.
Oh,
Hang on, I can't get
okay,
it.
right. Nice. Okay. So
No
you
more
still
cow.
you, you still earn the point, Casey, as well. So that's all good because you can earn as many points you like with the cow. You just can't win until you get rid of it. So that means that between Shawn and I, someone needs to get the cow.
Yeah, you have the cow, Dan.
I have two. Yeah, I've got 2 points. Shawn has 3, but yeah, okay, fair enough. I'll take the cow.
Said with a true
Moo.
Christmassy
He's
spirit there, Casey. You have the cow.
moving on.
You bastard.
There we go.
Merry
It's all right.
Christmas to
It's
you
all right.
as well.
I never win this game anyway. It's fine. Right. This one is fit for the podcast. What's the best pizza topping? So let's go back to our episode. What was the agreement? Maybe we're going to go with that. Or are we going to go for a classic? Think we can actually do that as well. Or maybe we'll go out of left field. Maybe try and get everyone to have a different answer. We'll see. Okay, everyone got a pick?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to go first. I'm going to go pepperoni, the classic.
I
think
did
that was my
Pepperoni.
favorite. Hey, pepperoni. That is a point for everybody.
Point for everybody, so nobody gets a point.
Okay, so we are, yeah. So at the moment, halfway through is Shawn and Casey tied at 4. Paul is on 3, and I am on 3 as well. But I got the cow, so even if I picked it up, I cannot go anywhere. Right. Okay. So name a. I kept this because it sounded Christmassy, but name a rapper.
Like
Like
bitches better have my
music.
money rapper.
I mean, it could be, or you could maybe, get a
How
bit
is it
creative with it.
spelled on the? How is it spelled on the card?
It is name a RAPPER. So it is your hip hop artists, your blues, drum and blues, bass, whatever you want to do, but it's rapper, it's a singer. So name a rapper, but it has to be someone that everyone else is going to pick as well, not necessarily your favorite.
Okay.
Yeah, I just had that as rapper because at Christmas, yes, everybody does. Yeah, oh, it's the green wrapping paper over there.
Yeah, Christmas rapper. Yeah.
It's still
Quality
funny.
Street. It is the purple quality street.
It is. It definitely is. Always the
Definitely
purple. Right. I'm gonna go Jay-Z.
See,
I
you guys.
went MC Hammer.
Oh,
Oh.
Said Eminem.
Eminem.
I love that you wrote it as M&M's as well.
Eminem.
Yeah,
Yeah, Eminem.
I was just
I thought, I've got
thinking
I've
that.
got to think one. I've got to think one. Eminem. That's easy to write.
You see,
I'm thinking
now
I'm
at
going.
this point, if
I don't
you
know
had
many.
7 points, we'd have to debate whether you writing that actually means you mean the M&Ms from the adverts.
Have you not seen them guys rap? They're great.
No. Oh, Casey has now pulled ahead in the lead. She's now on 5.
Oh boy.
Paul and Shawn on 4, and I'm still on 3 with my moo cow. Moo. Right. Okay. So, name a drink beginning with the letter C. Name a drink. It could be any drink at all. So you can imbibe whatever you want. So it can be alcoholic. It can be flat. It can be a cordial. It could be whatever you like. But it has to begin with the letter C, and it has to be something that you think everyone's going to pick, or because you just can't think of anything. The only thing you can think that begins with C.
Oh boy. Okay.
It could be your favorite festive tipple. It could be a drink you only have at Christmas, or it could be something else. Are we all good?
No, we're not good yet.
No, it's fine. That's fine. That's okay. No worries.
There's only 2.
It is
Come on.
It's difficult. It really is difficult because there are other questions in here where they'll say like name a country with a certain letter and stuff like this, and it's
Well,
like your
it's
mind goes blank.
tricky
I
when
can't do it.
Paul literally works at a beverage
Really?
Very true.
company,
Very true. Very true. But
and
then we
I'm
can also
thinking,
debate the M&M thing if it comes down to it. So
true.
yeah. Right. Do we have something?
I got mine now.
Okay, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna say cider. C,
Oh.
cider.
That's a good one.
I said Coke.
I said chocolate milk.
Oh no! I was thinking there's only two. One of them's Coke, the other's coffee.
Oh,
We don't drink a lot
Oh,
of alcohol in this house.
so everybody picks something different. It's okay. That's absolutely fine because when it's all different, nobody gets the point. So there we go. That's the
okay.
divisive one there. That's okay. Don't worry. We're all good. Casey, you're still 3 points away, so it could all come down to you on there. Sticking in with holiday themes and things like this, we're actually going to think of the last big holiday. You've got 10 minutes to make a Halloween costume. What do you dress up as? 10 minutes to make a Halloween costume. What would you go as? So it could be something you have to make quick. Maybe it's something you already know you got in the cupboard, but is it something that everyone would have in their wardrobe, in their closet? Is it something you would always go for? Is it a favorite? Is it quite easy? Is it actually not scary and it's just really dull and you're just turning up as yourself from the office? But what would you go as when you've only got 10 minutes to make your Halloween costume? Okay.
You don't need 10 minutes.
Right, are we all good?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go first, and I'm going to say a ghost.
I said a ghost.
I said a ghost with a sheet.
That's a ghost.
Oh no! I wrote throw a bin bag on.
Put a bin bag on and be what? What would you be?
You could be anything with a bin bag
could
on.
be
That's what I
anything,
was
yeah.
every year for Halloween. I was a bin bag, but I was
You
anything
could be a-
really. And I
You could be a
wrote
garbage
add
ghost.
a garbage go. Add witches' fingers and plastic fangs if you have them.
That's fair
what
enough.
goes
That's
with
fair.
a bin bag.
I don't think that was going to be ghost in any stretch of the
I
imagination.
don't think so.
No.
And no. So that means that we all scored a point apart from Casey, but Casey now has the cow. I'm going to pass it through the camera, and there it is on the screen. There we go. So Casey, Shawn, and Paul are all on 5, and I am on 4 still. But Casey has the cow. Can she get rid of it? Let's see. Right. At this time of year, it's all about the Christmas songs. But I want to think about one particular band. What is the best song by the band Queen? What is the best song by the band Queen? Again, you're not thinking of your favorite. You're thinking of what you think everyone else is going to say. Is it going to be a popular one? Is it going to be slightly out of left field, but you think, still, yeah, everyone's going to go for that one. But what is the best song by the band Queen that you think all 4 of us might agree on?
Wow.
And I've run out of things to vamp on. There's definitely a song in my head, but I don't know whether everyone would go for it.
My favourite group, and unfortunately, they've got so many good ones.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, this one always causes controversy because there's favorites in all the family, and there are 3 separate bands in the family, so they all have their favorites as well. So you can't really kind of make it all there. Right, I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna go a little bit out of left field.
Oh dear.
I'm gonna go "We Will Rock You."
Good. It's a good choice. I'll give you that. I've gone for the big one, the Bohemian Rhapsody.
That's what I did too.
Yes.
Oh no, I have the cow back. I have the cow
The cow.
over. The cow moved over. So the cow is now back with me. And we've got a point each for Paul, Shawn, and Casey. Right. Okay. So you are all tied on 6. You are 2 away from winning. You're not right. Okay. course, I introduced the game and I suck at it. Right, what's the best? What is the best Christmas movie? Now, this is going to be
Oh,
quite controversial, as one that is undoubtedly a Christmas film was recently judged by 2,000 random Yahoos that were surveyed in the UK.
And it's true.
That it is not a Christmas film, but it is 100% is a Christmas film. The script is about Christmas. It has Christmas songs. It has Christmas references. If you didn't have Christmas, quite a lot of it doesn't make any sense. But yes, what is the best Christmas movie? What are we going to go for?
Die Hard.
I went for Die Hard. Die Hard, Die Hard.
same.
Yeah.
I sent you that message back, didn't I, saying that Bruce Willis was once interviewed and said, "Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?" And he said, "No, it isn't. It's a
It's a Bruce Willis
it's a
Christmas
Bruce
movie.
Willis
That's all
movie."
it is. Oh dear. No, it is a Christmas movie. I don't know who those 2,000 people that The Guardian and The Telegraph interviewed for that, but as I said to these guys in the chat, never trust anyone who voted for Boaty McBoatface to become the name of a new ship.
Yeah.
But
then again, you did say it was 2,000 people who voted, but only, was it 20%? Did we say it was?
Yes.
Or 25%, 20% actually said that it wasn't a Christmas movie. And then others had their own favourites, which added up to the 100%. Well, if that's 20%, then that's what? 2,000, that's about 400 people.
Yeah.
That think that didn't think it was a Christmas movie. So 400 people, sorry, it's just not enough. Not big enough sample.
Sorry, you're out. Yeah, you're not coming back to this. No, you can't be trusted with anything. Die Hard is a Christmas movie, and we will die on that hill. Whilst we die on that hill, it might be nice to have a nice warm beverage. So, what is the best hot drink? What is the best hot drink? But what do we think everyone's going to say?
Well, I don't know whether Shawn has this over there, but we shall see.
So, the best hot drink. Everyone got one?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have one because I love this drink, but I also love, there's a great show. It's all about travel. It's all about a couple. They are fantastic, but it's all about coffee as well. So I'm going to go coffee.
Oh, I picked hot
Say
chocolate.
coffee.
I said mulled wine. Come on, people. Mulled wine's Christmas. Mulled wine.
Mulled wine.
Yeah, but Paul, you gotta say what you think everyone else would say, because I think the best hot beverage is like Horlicks or Ovaltine, because it makes me think of my nan. But I wasn't gonna write that because no one else thinks that Ovaltine is a nice drink.
It's not bad. I mean, it's not bad. I prefer hot chocolate, like Shawn said there. But yeah, with Baileys. Baileys. Did you get Baileys over there, like an Irish cream?
We have it.
Whiskey. Yeah, put some Baileys in. Instead of lots of milk, just put a little tot or a large tot in there as well.
Sure.
Oh, your eyes look alive talking about this.
It's my wife's favourite hot drink. That's fine.
Does the bottle of December Baileys like stare at you from across the kitchen for the whole month? Ooh,
no.
Can I add some in?
We've actually got 3 bottles of it in our cupboard, which we have had since we last went abroad because we got it on duty free and it was cheap. We came back with 6 litres of Baileys.
Wow.
Oh gosh, you've got to check that sell-by date with those cream-based.
Not unless you're open. That's fine. No, it doesn't last long. We're down to 3 already. Sorry.
Well, with that, the cow did move over, but it doesn't matter because Casey is our winner with the first to 8 points.
Hey.
There we go. There we go. First to 8 points on herd mentality. Moving on.
That's an excellent game, actually. I quite enjoyed that. I'm not one for Christmas games because normally it's somebody I don't like who comes up with a game idea, and then we all play this stupid games, and then it gets very, very heated, and they never explain the full rules until they're halfway through the game, and then they start making some up. You go, oh, it's all just fun for Christmas. No, it's not. If you're going to play a game, play properly.
You sound like Pete. Pete is a nightmare at Christmas, and everyone in Lee's family tries to cheat and not follow the rules, and Pete gets real frustrated.
Oh, I don't blame him. I want to draw up contracts before we start saying, right, these are the rules. And if anybody defaults on the rules, then you have to forfeit the game.
But it's written right there. It's
Yeah.
in the instructions. You've got to do it.
And the worst ones for that are Monopoly and not Cluedo. What's the other one? Oh, I can't think. But certainly Monopoly. Do you have to buy all of the once you start getting the collection of let's say blue properties, do you then nobody else is allowed to pick them up because that's yours, or do you just everybody just buys everything and then you barter over it later? Two of the most basic rules that and everybody's got local rules. Everybody's got different rules in their house. We don't play that in our house. We play it this way. Uno is another one.
Yeah.
I think that's the other one. It's a great game until people start saying, "Oh no, yeah." When you pick up two, you pick up two, and then somebody else puts another two on it. They have to then pick up four, and then they pick up six. And yes, that is the rule. And oh no, we don't play that. We only play it so we just done what? It's Christmas. Don't play games.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that game. I
Stay away.
might order it in time for Christmas.
There's a little travel one, which is great. So if you are going around to other families and everything like that, but you've got the big old chunky monkey, which is
Oh, wow.
That looks great.
It's got
Oh,
it's got
look
a
at this!
felt
This cow
cover
has
as well.
a Christmas hat on.
Oh, it's a Christmas edition. Ooh.
Yeah, the little cow has a little Santa hat on.
Oh, nice. Oh, I should have got that edition.
Delivery arrives tomorrow, does that say? That's it. Oh, I might get that.
Yeah.
Arrives before Christmas is what it says.
Oh, yeah, right.
Sure it does.
I'll tell you something I did last week. Lee and I went to Manchester to a concert. We went to watch Hans Zimmer, and it was just absolutely breathtakingly spectacular. I felt like I'd taken a bath in music. That's the only way I can explain it. It was incredible. But what happened before we got to the venue was that I said to Lee, it's at the AO Arena. And it was not. It was at the Co-op Arena. So we got there and it was closed. And I was like, this isn't right. Then we realized that I'd taken us to the wrong place. But we did manage to get there in time. And it's the second time I've seen him. But it was just sublime. To sit there and listen to all the compositions of like the Gladiator movie, Inception, Interstellar, the Batman trilogy, the Sherlock movies, and of course, Pirates of the Caribbean. Just absolutely incredible. The Da Vinci Code, The Lion King. Oh my gosh, and he brought the original vocalists out for The Lion King. Oh my gosh. It was just incredible. So if anybody ever gets a chance to go and watch Hans Zimmer, best composer of our time, I would say. I mean, John Williams is a close second.
I'm about to say that. Oh, excellent. I mean, the only thing that we've done similar is we went to see, we knew a couple of people in the Liverpool Philharmonic and in the orchestra, and we went to see them, and they did all the movie films, and it was, oh my word, I can't think of her name. The one who played Sarah Jane Smith in Doctor Who, Elizabeth Sladen. She was she came on and introduced all of the songs, and they did all the Thunderbirds and Superman and all of those sort of things. Doctor Who, obviously, and yeah, that was amazing. And then she sadly passed away about, I think, it was a year or two afterwards. That so, but yeah, it was really good. Yeah,
nice.
Oh, it's just amazing. I think it's amazing to go and sit and I don't know, it's just like everybody's playing all these instruments at the same time.
Yeah.
Live in front of you, and you've got the person that wrote those pieces of music there conducting. It was just I think he's just absolute. When I was in high school in year 9, we had to write a report on our hero, and most people choose like their mom or their dad, and I wrote mine about Hans Zimmer, because when he was in school, he always skipped classes to go down to the music room, and eventually he got kicked out of school because he wouldn't go to any of his classes. He was just too busy going down to the music room. I think that's amazing that he ends up becoming, one of the most accomplished composers of our time and just writes some of the most amazing pieces of music. So I remember in year 9 writing this report about Hans Zimmer and how he wrote the song Video Killed the Radio Star, which was the first music video to be on MTV and all this like mad stuff. So yeah, that it was just so good to see him last week. I don't think it was Lee's cup of tea, but I dragged him along anyway.
Yes. No, when we went to see the Royal Phil do that, I've always there's normally two tunes that will get me emotional, really emotional, and one of them is the Thunderbirds theme tune, which it depends how it's played. If it's played perfectly, then it will. I'll start to well up. But the Superman theme tune will get me crying all the time, every time. And they played it. And when you see a full orchestra do it, you don't realise that there is one point where every single instrument is being played, and all the violins are going, the cellos are going, the trombones are going, everything's going, and it's just manic watching these people in certain groups all doing the same thing. And it blows the mind to watch them doing it, and it's just so energetic. And then, and even now, like the hairs on the back of my neck are going up, and it brings tears to my eyes when you just think of that tune. It's so powerful, and with it being a Superman as well, it just fits perfectly. It's the most amazing piece of music. It's probably playing in the background now if I've done my editing right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, highly
Always
recommend.
thinking.
Highly recommend. Anybody that gets the chance to go should definitely go.
Speaking of movies and everything with music in it, and obviously the Pirates, we've got 5 on the list. We've got Superman on the list. Have you watched any from the 100 yet, Paul? Anything from Snips?
No, I haven't. But I do actually have the. I've only got an A4, unfortunately. I'm waiting for work to stop using this stupid recycled paper that we get, which is thin grey, sort of horribly pieces of paper, and get some proper A3 paper in, because I actually printed off that as an A3 poster, and it looks really, really good. I just want to make a couple of adjustments to it. But it's got, so we're talking about the Cosmic Pizza podcast 100 movies bucket list, which we did in our last episode. I gave a copy of this to my good friend Paul, his wife, who listens to the show every now and again. And she said she will definitely listen to that one to hear our thoughts of the films. Can't quite see there, but that gives you. Oh, there you go. That gives you an idea of what it will look like. There's extra bits there. This is one of the earlier drafts. All of the films are in different colours, and that relates to who picked them out of all 4 of us. Hence the reason I was asking you what your favourite colours were, because it was to do with the colours of the of who goes where in this list. I randomly picked them out and threw them at the Excel spreadsheet. First one out was John Wick. I've seen that one. So next one is Good Will Hunting. So that'll probably I might do them in that order. Just go down the list. Unfortunately, it doesn't.
Of course. Yeah.
I miss it. A lot of mine were coming out early on, which was really annoying. So yeah, it's either that one or Galaxy Quest. I might watch John Wick just to refresh myself, because there is a new John Wick movie coming out next year, I think. So that'll be good. But yeah, funny enough, out of all the people I asked, how many of these things have you seen? Yeah, Pete did actually score quite highly. I think my wife has seen more of these than anybody else. It's bizarre. And she was going, "Oh yeah, I remember that one. And she said,
Who are you going to the pictures with?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. She used to go with a friend, and she's started doing that again now. So she's seeing a lot more films than I ever did. But she said about the Green Mile, and I said, "Oh, that's a crap film. I hate that film. It's just a boring prison drama until the end, where it just gets stupid." And she said, "Well, you obviously didn't take what I took out of it. It was very, it's all about faith and revenge and all." I go, "Where the hell did you get all of this from?" I think it was the most boring film I've ever seen. Maybe it was the fact I had COVID at the time. It didn't help, but it's yeah. So anyway, but there are lots of these films that I will be watching. The idea being and I may have mentioned it in the last podcast. I can't remember because I edited it in maybe after we'd done the show. Is that the idea is I will watch these films. I will um, watch as many as I can anyway, and I will then do a little 5-minute video, a sort of appraisal of it, and throw it onto the YouTube channel if anybody wants to see what I think of these films. I will obviously mention it in the podcast as well, but I'll
You
do a
can
little
give it like a
once
1 to 5 or 1 to 10 potato potato measure. My potato rating for this movie is 2.5.
pizza topping rating, please. It'd have to be pizza based.
How many
Pepperoni.
pepperonis out of 5?
How many pepperonis? There you go.
Nice.
So yeah, that's
Pepperonis.
Paul Peronis. There you go. Paul does drink Peroni. And just like the Boston Pizza, which if we mention it a lot of times, we may get, sponsored by Boston Pizza. Peroni is a very good drink if anybody wants to drink Peroni. It's a very nice light lager. You can get it as full alcohol or low alcohol. It's very nice. Peroni Zero is very good if you don't want to get drunk. Peroni Zero.
Well,
So
all good
anyway.
for playing big potato games as well, which make herd mentality. Let's just get them in the plug there as well.
Yes, I've heard of that.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah. So let's finish off the podcast, I think. So
recording.
Pardon, so what?
Other recording. We got a minute left on this one.
Yeah, it's okay. That's fine. I can do it in 1 minute. So our cosmic pizza has been consumed by our fantastic listener. The grease in the box is cold, and we hope you are full to the brim. So join us for another slice of life next month in another special delivery of the Cosmic Pizza Podcast.
Look at you.
And if you want to go
Jingle
to
I was watching that timer as
jingle
well.
bells, jingle all the way.
Come on, people, get back in the right place. Oh, for goodness sake, it's like that blooming tile game where you move things around and it. Casey was up there, I think. Yeah. Is that right? No, I was up there. Casey was down there. Oh,
we can't see what you see.
I don't know if that's the right way. There we go.
Yeah, it makes the right mess of the video editing if you don't get everybody in the right place because suddenly they all just move around. You go, what the hell?
Does anybody have plans for Christmas? I hope to have 0 plans and go nowhere and see nobody.
Oh, that would be so
yet.
nice. We have a plan to have 9 people round. So my sister is moving up. She used to live about 2 hours south of here. She is now moving to 20 minutes away.
Nice.
And she's actually closer to my work than I am at the moment. So I can actually drop in on the way home and see her, and then.
Nice.
But she's supposed to be moving up on Friday. We're going to go and help her unpack and things. So she will be up for Christmas because obviously she won't be in a position to sort of do anything. And then we've got my father-in-law, and then my eldest son and his partner, my youngest child, and obviously myself and Linda. I think that was it. So yeah, if that's 9, I can't remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm missing somebody. 9? Yeah, maybe that's it. I don't know. Anyway, there'll be a lot of people here. So we got a nice big 7.4 kilo or a 16-pound turkey, which is a monster of a thing. It might just about fit in the oven. It's going to take 4 days to defrost it.
Ooh.
It's a huge thing. But we always do this, and we have lots of leftovers. We make pies, we make curries, we make turkey in a mushroom sauce, lots of vegetables. We do all of that, and then we live off that for the rest of the month. And then we do the same thing just after Christmas. We'll buy another turkey because they normally come down to half price. And then you keep that for Easter, and we do the same thing in Easter.
Well,
And also
that
lamb.
is-
I don't know if you've noticed in the UK, lamb is half price at the moment. So we've got a full 2 kilo leg of lamb, and we'll have that on New Year's Day.
Nice.
That's our plans. Lots of eating.
I like that. Traditional.
Mm.
I'm also getting a 3D printer for Christmas. So therefore, I shall be playing around. Oh,
What? You gonna come and tell me then?
At
Oh.
the start, there's this little cottage.
This is Paul and
Hello.
Shawn and Dan.
Hello.
and
Do you
I'm
want to
the-
tell them what you've just been doing?
I was reading Charlie and the Chocolate Factory,
Oh,
fantastic.
wow.
and I really
nice.
liked it. And I got to the end. I even read the parts that that are not in the story.
What
Oh.
parts are not in the story?
You know, the parts that are not about all the people.
Oh, okay. Well, there's some extra
Right.
bits where they're in the book.
Well, the
Yeah.
Who's your
acknowledgements of
favourite
them.
character?
I'd say Violet.
Oh,
Guys, your
wow.
favourite.
Nice.
Right, let me pull these out so you can hear all the guys talking. There you go.
Hello.
Nice. Hello.
Hi.
Violet. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good
And
character.
then they can tell you who their favourite characters are. How does that sound?
Yeah, good. And
I-
I'm wearing my hoodie.
You are wearing your
Yeah.
hoodie. Now I can't hear. Oh, hang on. Let me try over here.
Hop, 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 hop.
There we go. Is that working
Okay.
now?
Well, we'll find
There
out
we
now.
go.
There you go.
So why don't you ask Paul, Shawn, and Dan who their favourite characters are in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
Who are your favorite characters in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
So my favourite characters are the Oompa Loompas.
Oh,
Because they're probably the same size as me.
They're cheeky, aren't they? Those Oompa Loompas.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. He always like singing.
They like singing, yeah.
Yeah.
So that means that we can watch the film together now that you've read the book.
What's your favorite character from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
Who are you asking, Shawn or Dan?
Oh. Sure.
Dan.
You're asking Dan?
Dan. Hello. From that book, I would probably go Mike TV. I thought he was really cool. Remember the film? Yeah, because he always liked watching too many screens, and that was me when I was growing up as well. Yeah, I was too
What
busy
happened to
watching
Mike
my TV.
TV?
too.
Yeah, he just got sent by TV, and now he's shrunk. And
And now
into
tiny.
his dad's
That's
pocket.
what happened to me. I was
It's
really
your
really
dad.
tall, and then I shrunk down.
Look, he's only that tall. About that big.
Do you want to ask Shawn? This is Shawn.
Okay, yeah.
I've never read it.
Oh,
Hmm.
Oh, it's a
Yeah, I think
fantastic
we've-
book. Is it a
I
good
think we've
book?
got a new episode.
Yes.
That is it's a good children's book, isn't it?
Yeah,
So we can watch the film and
Violet.
you really
Yeah.
like Violet. You only like Violet because she blows up and turns purple. Hmm?
I just kind of like a whisper so you can hear.
Right, shoot you to bed now, you mister.
bye.
Can I
Bye.
You've got 10 minutes. You can read a little bit of The Hobbit or you can go to bed. Okay?
Okay.
Can you say bye to everybody?
Bye. Nice to see you.
Bye.
Off you go then. See you later, matey. I'll come tuck you in a bit.
Can't get out. Let him out. Come on. And there's Lee. Hi, Lee.
Sweet little boy.
He's got his own little British accent and everything.
He has, but my daughter June, she's 4. She sounded so scouse.
Oh, all right, Mace. How's it going? Like,
She say this morning, she said she's got a little friend at school that goes, Jewin, when she's trying to talk to her. And then I was asking her something today, saying, oh, June, sing that nativity song, the really cute one that you're going to sing in your nativity play next week. I don't want to. I don't want to. I was like, oh my gosh.
All right, Mum. Or she could, at least she doesn't call you Ma. All right, Ma.
She calls me Mama, so she's not far off. But
Right.
yeah, it's going to be funny because I say bath and she's all like, can I have a bath?
Yeah, Bath. Yeah, that's right. She talks properly. She talks proper. Coming up here with your funny southern accent.
Oh, speaking of Bath, Dan's got to tell me all about Bath because of that Jean-Luc Picard impersonator I sent him.
Yeah, there's a guy on TikTok who was dressed up as a Starfleet officer doing an impression of Patrick Stewart as Picard. He walks around Bath and he's going around the Bath Christmas market. And you think, oh, he's going to take like a little shot, do a little thing, and it'll be a little gag. You don't actually see anything of Bath in the entire thing. It's just him with it really zoomed up onto his face. He could literally be anywhere, just walking around outside. So we've now, when Shawn does come here, when he comes to the shore, we'll take him to Bath and actually show him what he was actually seeing.
Bath is a beautiful place, but
I love it there.
Yeah, it's a long way to go.
It is a long way to go.
For me,
yeah.
I'm going to shoot off and take some painkillers because my teeth feel like they're falling out of my face. I had no idea it would be this painful.
Yeah, it can be. Well, when you think it's moving all your teeth around, if you do that a long time, you'll get toothache.
I know, but they're like plastic retainers, so I'm just not very bright, so I don't expect it to be that painful.
Who'd have thought the pulling teeth would be
that get tightened? I can see why that would be painful, but put a little bit of plastic in your mouth, I didn't think it would be that bad, and it is bad. But I hope you all have a wonderful, beautiful, lovely Christmas.
Yes. And you as well.
Yes, and you.
Catch up with you all next time.
Yeah, we'll see you in a month.
Oh, here's my Christmas jumper before I sign off.
Oh, yeah. Oh, very nice. Was that like a Viking? Oh, it's a cow. Sorry, it's one of those cows that we used to call Tem. One of those cows because his fringe would be right over his face. Highland, yes.
Highland cow.
Nice Highland cow, yeah.
You had the cow the whole time.
You had the cow, yes.
I had the cat. Yeah, I had the cow the whole time.
Long time ago during a Christmas far, far away.
Yeah, I don't have Christmas clothes, but I've got a Star Trek shirt.
I'm going against the grain here because this is supposed to be fake Yoda, but he keeps getting bigger every year, and it's not.
Oh no!
I don't quite know why.
Yeah, he's a growing adult.
Later, guys. Take care.
Yeah, see you, Kitty. Bye. Oh, that's an extra 10 minutes on the end of the podcast.
Yeah.
This has been a broadcast of the ESO Network. Be part of the crew and help support our shows by donating to our ESO Patreon or by shopping for the TeePublic store, which can all be found at www.esonetwork.com. The ESO Network, your station for all things geek.